verse 45 through 50. Amen?
Amen.
But I want to key in on verse 48. I'll let y'all read all of that when you get home. Amen. We'll key on verse 48. 1 Samuel chapter 17, verse 48. Are we there?
Amen.
Let us read. And
And
it
it
came
came
to
to
pass
pass
when the
when the
Philistines
Philistines
arose and
and
came
came
and drew
drawn
nigh
nigh
to
to
meet
David,
David, and David hastened and ran towards the army to meet the Philistines. Amen.
Amen.
I want to talk about in this series the power of momentum. Maybe see it in the presence of the Lord. The power of momentum. Lean over to somebody and tell them, I got momentum. Amen. The power of momentum. I need to help you understand that the church, and particularly our church, is in momentum. Tell your neighbor, we in momentum. Oh yeah, we absolutely are in momentum. And God has this wonderful and amazing and supernatural way of causing his people to be in momentum even in moments of crisis.
Yes, Lord.
We are in a historic year, an historic time, where there is worldwide pandemic and worldwide racism. Amen? Does that make sense? Protesting and pandemic. Two major, significant things you got to deal with in 1 year. That's a lot to handle. You don't know whether to go outside or stay in the house. Amen? But did not it say in the scriptures that there came a day with Joseph had long been gone off the scene, and there arose a Pharaoh that did not know Joseph. And the children of Israel were in the promised land, in Egypt, because that's how they got there in the first place with Joseph. Y'all talk to me for a minute. And the king looked and said, hey y'all, these Israelites, they are multiplying. We need to do something, because if we don't and we come under attack by another army, another country, they might decide to line up with the enemy. Are y'all hearing me? So we're going to make them work harder and longer, so they ain't got time to multiply. But the Bible says, be fruitful and multiply. Amen. To be fruitful means that everything I do ought to bear fruit. Multiply means to reproduce me. Are y'all hearing me? And the Bible says the more the king, the Pharaoh, oppressed Israel, the more babies they had.
Amen.
Oh, I wish I could talk like that. Oh, God, I wish I could talk. If I was in a seminar, I'd say what I really want to say. But you know, you got to know. But yeah, I made some more good point. You got to know how to handle a hard day's work. Lord, I hear you. I ain't making this a scriptures. Can I talk real? The Bible says the more they worked them, the more babies they had. And they thought the longer day, they'll make them get tired. I don't want to do nothing. I got to go to work. Why am I saying all that? I said the church is in momentum. The church is in momentum in the midst. You may not realize it, not just this church, but I'm talking about the universal church. The work of the kingdom is in momentum in the midst of a worldwide, not citywide, not local-wide, not national-wide, worldwide pandemic and worldwide protests.
Yes. Amen.
In a time where they called us to stay home, lock yourself in. You can't go to church. The years I've been saying, hey, can y'all help me pay off the church?
Come on.
Y'all ain't talking about
Come
it.
on.
Can y'all please meet the weekly budget?
Yes.
Are you hearing me?
Yes.
We need to fix this. The roof is leaking. The bathroom is messed up. God let us get in a worldwide pandemic. Y'all ain't trying to hear what I'm saying. In a worldwide protest where everybody is in upheaval. Now we get the roof fixed. When folk can't come to church. Now the tithes and offerings double every Sunday. Y'all not hearing me. And folk ain't even, some of them ain't even looking what they call virtual church. We've been live on Facebook for years. All of a sudden it's virtual church. We got literally wall to wall new carpet. A new podium and a platform and a fire stand. Nice pulpit. It look holy, don't it? Y'all not hearing me? When you look up again, we're going to have a wonderful, beautiful communion table. The outside, look, we ain't finished with the outside. Y'all not hearing me? You better. See, you got to know how to prophesy in the midst of a pandemic and protest. Because all of them still going on. Tell you they will prophesy amidst the pandemic and even in the protest. Because if you ain't got nothing to say, when there's problems going on, you become a victim of the problem. I wish I could say that again. You got to have something to say when you are in the midst of a problem. You got a twofold problem going on. You got a church, I can talk about ours, that is prospering, that is in momentum. Somebody say momentum. With little people, a lot of pandemic, and a lot of protest. Let me add one more P on there. Prosperity. God allowed you to prosper in the midst of a problem. That's why we can say, you owe God a praise. Whether you caught COVID or not, you made it. Say, neighbor, I'm in momentum. Just need to throw that out there. So you got to trust God. You ain't got no relationship with God until it's challenged. Everybody can shout when things are going well. Everybody can testify and pray. What you gonna do when trouble hits you upside the head? How you gonna react? I mean, you gonna go under a rock and hide, or you gonna stand still and see the salvation of the Lord? Are you gonna say, no weapon formed against me shall prosper? Devil, you can't have my mind. I'm rooted and grounded in Jesus. There is no storm that God can't take me through. You're always trying to get rid of the storm and move the mountain. Sometimes God wants you to climb the mountain. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to get deeper into the message. I'm going to tell you why you need to climb the mountain sometimes. Because every time God moves a mountain or lets you go around the mountain, all you're getting is panoramic view. But your prayer is saying, God, take me higher. God, take me higher. But you want ground level view. The only way you're going to go higher is you got to climb. And climbing doesn't come without calamity and chaos and trouble and trials and tribulation. But when you stand on top of the mountain, you can see all the things that God has for you. You say, man, I didn't know, God, you was going to bless me like that? I was trying to tell you 3 years ago, but you kept wanting me to move the mountain. I'm trying to get you on top of the mountain so you can see what's coming 10 years from now. So you can see all that land I gave you. You can't take no territory that you can't see. And you can't take territory that you ain't been put your foot on. Are you hearing me? I'm going to read verse 48 again in case y'all forgot what it said. And it came to pass when the Philistines arose and came and drew nigh to meet David. You notice they say nothing about Saul, nothing about the army. We said we don't get into that. Rose to why? And why does an army, God, I got to get to this message. Why does an army come to meet one guy? When's the last time the host of hell came looking for you? Jesus. I want that to settle in for a minute. Are you really that big of a threat to the devil? Well, he can't come by himself. Or does he have your world turned upside down by a couple of weak, low-level demons? Come on now. And the Bible says one saint can put 1,000 demons to flight and 10,000. You ain't got but 5 and you happen to fit. But I was saved, sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost. Something wrong with that picture. You need prayer all the time. I'm just talking about what I'm talking about. They drew nigh. That means nigh means close. They wanted to get closer to me. They wanted to meet David. Who was this guy? See, if you knew the text, you would know why they want to meet David. Because he's running his mouth. He had something to say. Tell your neighbor, I got something to say. And this is not a time for us to be silent. Not just as Christians, as believers, but as black people. It's not the time. I ain't gonna say nothing. Then you on their side. Come on now. They went to meet David because he was talking the loudest. And watch this. David said, "Oh, you come to meet me? Tell you what, I'll meet you halfway. How about that? Since you want an appointment, I'll give you one." Not making it up. And David hastened. That means he got in a hurry. And ran towards the army to meet the Philistines. Says she want to meet me? Tell you what, I'll save you the trouble. When's the last time the enemy came at you and you knew he was coming? You said, "Sorry, no, you got no further. I'll come to you." You looking for me? Here I am.
I'll be him.
What? That's the kind of attitude you got to have with the enemy. What? You looking for me? I wish I could help somebody. See, this is not a hoorah message. It's not something that you say to make you feel good. I'm talking about its DNA. DNA that causes you to react and to act and to be proactive in times of crisis. You want some of me? You got some. Here I am. I tell folk all the time, I don't want to fight, but don't mistake that for being scared to fight. That ain't the same thing.
Yes, Lord.
Because I don't want to fight don't mean I'm scared to fight.
That's right. Absolutely.
But if you keep coming at me, I'm gonna bring it to you. Amen. Come on, let's get this over with real quick.
Amen.
What causes momentum? What causes momentum? Motivation. Whether it be negative or positive, causes momentum. What is momentum? Momentum is continual movement. And if you ain't motivated, you ain't going nowhere. Some of us are in momentum in the wrong direction.
Come on now.
Some of us are motivated all the time. Some of us are motivated sometimes. Some of us are only motivated by church. Some people are only motivated by a certain person. Some people are like David. David said, listen, I have to try to find somebody to encourage myself. His son died. He said, tell you what, I can't find nobody and I need to be encouraged. Wait a minute. I'm going to encourage myself.
Amen.
Come on now.
Amen.
Self, be encouraged.
That's it.
You need to say that sometime. When you ain't got bill money.
Amen.
When folks say it's going to help you and they let you down.
Yes. Hallelujah.
Amen.
Are you hearing me? When they borrowed money from you and never paid you back. Self, be encouraged. When you're sick and you don't know if you're going to get well.
Lord Jesus.
Maybe you lost your favorite person in the world. Self, be encouraged. I was built to last. I'm like the Energizer Bunny. Better than that. Most of y'all don't remember. I'm like a Tonka truck. You can't tear up a Tonka truck. That thing will last forever. Encourage yourself. You got to have something pushing you, driving you to have momentum. And whatever that something is, it has to be maintained. Or you're in a position where your momentum, based on where you are, if I'm going downhill, I don't need you to push me no more. Gravity will do the rest.
That's right.
If you give me a little shove, as long as I'm on the right slope, on the right angle, watch this, God, thank you. Where I'm trying to reach, it's going to pull me the rest of the way. I don't have to do anything. I just got to let it pull me. Somebody say, pull me, Jesus, pull me.
Pull me, Jesus,
Pull me.
Hallelujah.
Reb, get me a running start, just push me, and God's going to do the rest. Momentum. But some people are in momentum because of negative energy.
Yes.
That's why you can't keep your attitude in check. That's why you're always arguing, always in gossip conversations. Oh, you're in momentum. But you're going the wrong way. You're living with the wrong people. You know they are toxic for you, but oh, that's my boy, that's my girl. But they ain't no good.
Right.
Y'all hearing what I'm saying? You gotta have motivation to let go of things that are hindering you. The Bible says, lay aside every weight and sin. Some stuff in your life is not a sin, it's just a weight. It's carrying you down. You take care of folk that ought to be taking care of themselves. I'm so tired of grown people, mamas and dads, taking care of grown kids. You 30. I'm not going to keep cash after you no money. You can't keep a job because you can't pass a drug test because you think weed is better than your check. Every 4 months you got to find some place to move because you can't keep paying the rent. I guess you want to live under a tree.
Right now.
How you do that to me? No, you did that to yourself. So at some point you got to let kids grow up. I can see 18, 19, 20. I'll give you the 21. I'll give you 21. When you hit 21, you should have, between 18 and 21, you should have figured out. And if you ain't making enough money, money. I'm talking about momentum. If you're not making enough money on your job to have your own place, yeah, you can stay with me. You can. But understand, you ain't be running. Somebody just said it. You ought to be preparing because you ought to want your own stuff. I just look 55 years old. I'm 80. You'll be living with me because I need you to live with me. Are you hearing what I'm saying? But you got kids with real moms and dads, especially moms, they got it bad. That's baby. Because the dads don't really do that. Moms get their feelings in the way. And you hinder the momentum of their growth. You cause them to be dependent on you. You enable them to be self-destructive. You allow them to live in their excuse for not being responsible.
Amen.
Shame on you. Shame on you. But you don't understand. And I don't understand because I got 4 grown kids. I got 4 grown ones and one about to be 18. And all of them, except for one, is out of the house. One came back because I know why. You follow me? But ain't like she can't go out. We on a mission. We got a plan. You hearing what I'm saying? So what makes me go different from you? They like to make excuses for their kids. Mine ain't doing it like yours doing. My kids in church. My kids don't get high, get drunk. They don't beat their wives up, their husbands. They don't. My kids got families. They married. What's wrong with yours? They ain't got to be married, but how you keep having them babies when you ain't got no husband? You got momentum, but it's going in the wrong direction. You working harder. I got to say it because it's true. You working harder to keep that Section 8, that SSI check, that public aid card, and sell money off them stamps so you can have some cash. You rather work the system because if they take all away, you homeless. And let me help you. Trump is already trying to take away your insurance, Obamacare. He's trying to take away Section 8. You need to read. He's trying to take away the public aid card. Somebody holler momentum. The question is, what direction are you going in? And you know, when I find people, they want to live in their excuse, I let them. Oh, really? How you going to do that? I'll let them. That's me. I'll never forget. I'm going to move on. This guy was outside years ago. He came by, we was getting out of church. He asked me, hey, real, you got some money? I said, man, I really ain't got no money, man. Come on, man, I know you got some money, man. Y'all just got out of church. Tell you what, man, I gotta go. Put up money, give him $1. Hand him $1. He go, $1? Man, $1? That's it? What am I gonna do with $1? I said, are you kidding me? I said, got you, bro. Put my hand in my pocket, had put my money up. So give me the $1 back. He took the $1 back, I put it up, said, no, you ain't got enough. Ungrateful. And I was waiting for him to try to take it. Because I'm like, David, I'm going to meet him halfway.
No, suit and booty.
I'll let you live in your excuse because your momentum is going in a separate direction from me, and I will miss my dream, my goal, my aspirations, my agenda, and be chasing, trying to get you to line up. Let me help you, and I'm going to keep going. Do you not know that the children of Israel was in the wilderness for 40 years? But do you not know the old folk had such a negative attitude that God allowed those people to stay? He let them stay there until they died off.
For the young generation.
And those that was 20 and under, like Joshua and them, they took over the land. There was young folk fighting in the battle.
All right.
Amen.
He said, I can't see the promised land represented heaven. A land, the Bible says, flowing with milk and honey. They in momentum. And I can't bring negativity and I'm trying to fight. Joshua and Caleb said we are well able to take it. The other 10 spies say, we look like grasshoppers. They trying, we can't do that. Okay, tell you what, y'all ain't never leaving. You're going to stay right where you are.
Amen.
Good.
I'm talking about momentum.
Yes.
I want you to think about what momentum and what direction is your life going? I got to challenge you today. And can't nobody change it. Stop expecting other folk to shift your momentum or your direction. So we know motivation causes momentum because when you're motivated, you're going to die until you're no longer motivated.
Amen.
Yeah. You go to the gym until you're no longer motivated. You stop smoking until you're no longer motivated. Tell your neighbor, stay motivated.
Stay motivated.
Number one, momentum, I'm going to give you a definition here, is the amount of force a moving body has because of its weight and speed of which it is moving. I'm going to say it again. Momentum is the amount of force a moving body has because of its weight and speed of which it is moving. Now, what that got to do with me? Doc, I can't run that fast. I'm old. I got a bad heart. I got, I got asthma. I can't be doing all of that. You talking about my body moving fast? I can't do nothing fast no more. But let me pick out the parts. First, you can't have force without a moving body. Momentum is the force of a moving body. Anytime you move, whether it's fast or slow, you generate force. Tell your neighbor, you gotta move. Now, so that means if I want to achieve anything, I got to move. I gotta go somewhere. I gotta be gaining ground. I can't stand still and you can prophesy all day long and can be accurate. But if you don't move in the prophetic way, if you don't move towards the vision and what you saw, what God heard, if you don't move, you just standing here.
Amen.
And God is waiting on you. Some people never see the manifestation